Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Nate with Back from the Vault. Today we're going to be talking about Friday the 13th, Part 2 on 4K. Now, this is included in the Paramount Scares Volume 2 box set. I thought this was probably the main seller for a lot of people when they were to go to buy this set. I think it's the one thing that roped everybody in, myself included. We'll get into it. I loved this transfer. I think this transfer looked incredible. I love this movie. I mean, this is one of my favorite Friday the 13th movies. It's definitely up there. I struggle a lot with deciding what my favorites are in this franchise because they're all so good. But as a teenager, I really lean more towards Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, even though it's really silly. And as I've gotten older, I begin to realize just how silly Part 8 is. So, rewatching this, I loved it. I thought this was incredible. I forgot just how menacing Baghead Jason is, and I think this look for Jason is probably one of the coolest in the entire franchise. I think the final girl in this movie is really, really good. I just thought this whole 4K transfer was incredible. I remember people complaining about the first Friday the 13th 4K, saying that it was a little dark, and I agreed. I remember watching that and thinking, like, yeah, it is a little dark, and I still had a good time with it. It's still an incredible movie, but I don't think the first film really translated well to 4K. I think Part 2 does. Part 2 definitely translates well to 4K. I think all of the colors were incredible, and the dark scenes were like the perfect amount of darkness. I think all of it just blended well to make a really good 4K. And honestly, I've seen people compare this already to this, so I'm probably just going to reuse what they've said, but I mean, I agree completely. This looked and kind of felt like a Vinegar Syndrome transfer. Reason being, it had the right amount of grain, and it looked polished, but not AI. You know, it didn't look like it was so polished that it looked bad. It looked to me like a Vinegar Syndrome 4K, and that just shows you the effort that Paramount put into this release. I know that it doesn't have too many special features. That's one thing people might say, but I mean, it doesn't matter to me a whole lot. I'm not a huge special features guy, but I loved it. I thought this was an incredible 4K. I'm very happy to own it as part of this box set. And I really hope we continue to get this franchise on 4K. I would love to have them all lined up beside each other, especially with the classic artwork. I think this artwork is just so iconic. It's just so cool. It's great. I really, really, really do like this artwork. I really like this. I thought this was great. I loved the wheelchair kill. I think the wheelchair kill looked incredible in 4K. I thought we definitely needed that. I'm trying to think of some of the other characters. The skinny dipping girl, I mean, that looked great in 4K. The girl skinny dipping. What else? The shrine. Jason's shrine to his mother. I thought that looked really good. It was really creepy, and I think, again, the 4K, all of the bright colors really came out and really enhanced the experience. I can't say enough good things about this 4K. So far, it's the first thing I've watched out of this set, and I really liked it. I thought it was great. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty quick. This is a short little review on this, but this is the slip cover. That's my review of Friday the 13th Part 2 on 4K. Looked great. Has a lot of fun stuff. I loved it. I thought it was great. I didn't watch any of these special features. I know I'm really bad about that, but maybe I will go back and watch it because I do love this movie. And there's some cool stuff in here. I mean, there's something about Friday's legacy horror conventions. I'm just interested to see what the legacy of Jason has at horror conventions, because I've not been to many, or I've not been to any horror conventions. But super cool. Love it. I love this release. I think this is a great 4K. If you're a fan of the franchise, you definitely need to get this, but I could say you could hold out. I know it'll probably come to a standard 4K later down the road. May even get a steelbook, to be honest. I'm not sure. But yeah, you don't have to get this set just for this movie. I definitely think it'll come standalone later. But yeah, if you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell below to be notified on all future videos, and we'll see you next time.